Hi everyone, this is Rick the Butcher Bolinksy, and here we are back again at the Butcher Block. Welcome. This week, we're making bear ham. I took a nice black bear up in Maine, and what a better way to make a nice piece of meat, keep it whole, than make a ham. So here we are. I'm not sick, you may not be sick, but first things first, we're gonna get a cure going. First you need about a gallon of water. I like to put about half of the water into the bowl first. You'll need 1 cup of Tender Quick. Go ahead and pour that right in there. 2 cups of brown sugar. And a 1/4 cup of pickling spice. Then I like to add the rest of the water. And just give it a stir. Now at this point, some people will take their marinade injector or their flavor injector and go ahead and inject this whole ham. This week we're not going to do it. We're going to see how it turns out. We're going to do a little experimentation. Next thing what we're going to do, you want to remove all this fat and silver skin from your ham, from the shank and all the way up to the hip joint. So get your good fillet or your deboning knife, slip it under the silver skin, give it a little pressure, and you can see it folds right out. Good sharp knives are great to have. Trim it off. You can use this either to render down the fat and makes good waterproofing, or you can go ahead and just save that up for your hamburger grind. We're going to do the whole thing like this. Okay, after we get all this completed, we'll come back and I'll show you how to submerge it in the brine. Okay, time to get messy. Now that you have your ham in your cure, good rule of thumb is to use 1 pound per day in the cure. It's not going to hurt you if you go a couple more days over. It's going to let those flavors drive in deep right to the bone. So this is a 10-pound ham. At the minimum, we're going to use, which I like, 10 days. After that, drain off your cure. Go ahead, stand it up. You can put a cookie sheet or a muffin tin on the bottom and let it dry out. Let some of those extra cure rinse out of the meat. Let it dry. You can prop your lid up if you want. If you have enough room, you can let it down. It doesn't really matter. And then after that, you're ready for the smoker. There's many different recipes out there. This is just mine. You can use any one you want. I like to smoke my ham, but if you don't, you can let it air dry in the refrigerator for up to 30 days. Pop it in your oven and you have a Virginia-style ham. Thanks again for coming to the Butcher Block. This is Rick the Butcher Bolinksy. We'll see you next time.